Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisha, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And his opponent, Muhammad Ali, 6'3" tall, the best to the Bronze. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
What a venue, what a fight, what action.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good... High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Can't find a home with that jab. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice counter. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Fighters just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
Punch, counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. No rest for the weary. The counter lands. That counter punch caught him clean. They exchange punches. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Good defense with that left jab. Joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Talk about a one-sided... There's the bell for round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A perfect counter shot. Throws the jab, but does not score. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. He threw a punch and just got countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
But Bell, sometimes it can be this.
Let's get it started in round 3. Nice counter shot. That jab doesn't find a home. Beautiful counter shot. He missed with that jab. Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice counter shot. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Oh, no! Ali is down! I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you continue.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back up.
Right round.
There's the bell for round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Good counter punching. Lucky that hook didn't score. Punch has been his best weapon all fight long. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like the crisp. As soon as you touch them.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Even I've got...
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for comeback. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we give it a task, it's so apparent.
They could have picked any venue in the world, but they chose this one for a reason. What an atmosphere. This is the Lighthouse Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny. And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the greatest all-time, won world titles in 5 weight classes, and he fights out of Wilmington, North Carolina.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Palmer Park, Maryland, a legend of the sport, the 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You couldn't even squeeze through to your seat. This is that packed. The atmosphere is ridiculous.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. And we're underway in round 1. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. The crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch, If you're scared, the dance the people are here in this place, they will spot it.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
He misses with that straight left. That counter shot lands. There's a counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter punch caught him clean. Bombs away. Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. He is down big time on the scores. On to the second round. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Counter punch. Good counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. You don't want to trade shots. Left hook miss. The straight right just misses. Pull her right there. Sugar Ray Leonard days. Crawford in that last round.
Right, let's go out there.
And there's the bell for round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Perfect counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. Both men step back for just a moment. Hook won't score. Nice counter shot. That left hook just missed. Good counter punching. One. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I've got to see that again.
this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and...
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
Oh, switch on. You've been coasting this fight.
Back at it in round 4. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter, who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain of the brain.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That big hook doesn't land. Catch and shoot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice job to block that uppercut. And he scores with it. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.